Hi, this is Jurgen Rasmussen. Welcome to the Provocative Hypnosis channel. I thought I'd make a quick, short, and to the point vlog titled One Key to Not Screw Up Your Kids. So, when you work as an agent of change and you do enough hypnotic regression work, you get some ideas about child rearing after a while. You get to observe the patterns common to the people who struggle, and that gives you a few good ideas about what not to do as a parent. So I thought I'd share a couple of really basic things that most people don't quite seem to be aware of. Now, look at psychological symptoms. I always refer back to this very simple formula, and that is that psychological symptoms is thinking processes and feeling processes plus resistance, meaning that no thought is a problem in and of itself. No feeling or body sensation or set of body sensation is a problem in and of themselves, but it's the resistance to that activity that turns it into a symptom. So by resistance, I'm talking about either, fighting an experience, demanding that I must not think this way, or I must not feel this, or must not have this particular experience, or fixating on it, as a way of resisting the present moment by demanding that your experience be different. So the more resistance you have to your own internal experience, the more likely you are to be symptomatic. Now, if you mark out any particular thought or emotion or experience as taboo, as a big no-no, you're likely to start thinking about it a lot, and then when it emerges, since you're fighting it, since you're resisting it, it's likely to grow very, very strong. And then, once you're lost in thought, you're likely to do a lot of rumination, to attempt to think your way out of it, which of course will only deepen it. And then to escape the pain, you might lapse into addictions or compulsions or strange, bizarre habits, or you might turn to chronic pain, in an attempt to avoid the internal experience that you're having whatsoever. So, as a parent, you can influence your child's relationship to their own internal experience, both by how you treat them, but also as a model, also by how you relate to your own internal experience. So I'll give you an experience from my own life. A few months ago, my daughter Erike, who is 4, she's soon 5, looked at me and she said, "Dad, are you angry?" And I looked at her and I was about to answer with the typical parent cliche of, no, honey, everything's fine. I'm in a good mood, don't worry. But I actually felt my own body, and I noticed that I was kind of irritable. So sometimes people around you can notice your own moods quicker than you can yourself. So when I noticed that I was kind of irritable. So I said to her, I said, "You know what? You're right. I didn't notice. I am kind of irritable. I am a bit angry. So thanks for noticing. Thanks for asking. But it has nothing to do with you. It's just a few thoughts in my head." And she looked at me and she said, "Okay." And that was it. Now, as a parent, as a model for her, look at what I'm implicitly teaching her. I'm teaching her that it's okay to feel whatever it is that you feel. It's okay to notice it. It's okay to let people know about it. You don't have to fake it. You don't have to pretend anything. You don't have to hide it. And also, just as importantly, it's not a big deal. You don't have to make any big fuss about it. You can just feel it, notice it, and that's fine. Now, contrast this with what I would be teaching her implicitly if I had said, no, no, everything's fine, don't, not angry. I would have taught her, you didn't see what you saw. It's not okay to see it. Don't ask, essentially. And lie about how you feel. And also, I would have implied that if somebody asks you, fake it, pretend it's not okay. So by having all these interactions throughout childhood, you as a parent can not control, not determine, but you can have an influence by how honest you are about your own internal experience, how you relate to it. You can help shape how they relate to their own internal experience. Because here's the thing, the more of your own internal experience that you can accept, be present with, without fighting it, without obsessing about it, the more at peace you will be. And the more at peace you will be with other people's emotional stuff and emotional responses. So this is one quick key to not screw up your kids. So I hope this was useful. I hope this gave you a few ideas. Until next time, be nice.